Hi guys! Sorry for the glare on my glasses. It's really just like the lighting in here is really ridiculous. I am your special guest hostess for Witches of the Moon. This week's topic is on astrology. I love astrology. I call myself an astrology enthusiast because I'm still learning. I didn't really know what all I wanted to cover in this video because there's so much. So I thought I would start with the signs in order. I love these cards. Comes in a set. Living Magic Learning Card Series, Astrology Learning Cards, Self-Study Flashcards. There you go. Get these if you want to learn the basics about astrology pretty quickly. And the signs in order, just FYI, and I'll probably try and post a link or a picture right here of this. So the astrological signs in order are Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer, Leo, Virgo, Libra, Scorpio, Sagittarius, Capricorn, Aquarius, and Pisces. I myself am a Cancer, my husband is a Scorpio, my daughter is a Gemini, and my son is a Virgo. And we are all our signs just to a T. Just absolutely 100%. My husband is 100% Scorpio. I am 100% Cancer. That being said, that's not all. You are. This is an example of something that you can get done for free online, and I will try and post the link. This is your birth chart. This is not my birth chart. This is my son's birth chart. But that is what it looks like. It looks crazy, and it looks crazy complicated. If you're anything like me, way overwhelming. Like, that's too much. But there is a solution. You get you some books, and I'll show you the books that I have that I really like. And basically, this just tells you where the planets were in the cosmos at the exact minute that you were born. So, my son's sun was in, what did I say, Virgo. Mercury, it looks like Virgo. Pluto was in Sagittarius. So, in all of these different things, you know how each sign has different characteristics. You know, Cancers, for example, since I'm a Cancer, and they're fabulous, fabulous people. They are very emotional. They're very reserved. They're very quiet. They seem that way. That's just because we've got lots of stuff going on emotionally and mentally inside of our little crab shell that most people don't see. Surprisingly, it's pretty hard to hurt, at least in my opinion, it's pretty hard to hurt a Cancer's feelings because we're pretty protected by those features. And the hard shell. But, so each sign has a general kind of guideline or characteristics for what it represents, or, you know, the characteristics that resonate with that specific sign. Like Pisces. I love you, Pisces, but you guys are my daughter is a Gemini, and she's just all over the place. She looks like a freaking disaster. She is a disaster, it would seem, to everyone else on the planet, but she's so organized. She knows where everything is. Her room looks like a tornado went through it, but she knows exactly where everything is. And she would know if I went in there and was like, this? Really? Let's just get rid of that. Each planet also has characteristics and things like that. Here we go, Pluto, for example. Pluto's theme is transformation. Keywords would be death, rebirth, regeneration, destruction, change, reincarnation, insight, revolutions. Pluto is represented the god of the underworld in some, you know, things. And Pluto rules Scorpio. Went through that one. Pluto, which looks like this, is in Cancer. You know, then that would you kind of combine those things. I forgot to put this card back in the box. But if you were to take your sign and a planet and mix it together, oh, that's where you get like, oh, my sun sign is this, and my moon sign is this, and my rising sign is this, and my ascendant is this. And because in your birth chart, you know, this line right here is basically seen as the horizon. So all of this stuff was kind of like visible in the sky at the moment of your birth, and everything below that wouldn't have been because it was below the horizon. That being said, you also have 12 houses. Each one of these little beep, boop, boop, boop things is a house. And each one of those houses also means something. So if you were to take in combination your sign plus your, you know, the planet plus the house, whoa, you've got a lot of information right at the spot, which is why a lot of people really like using astrology, because it's like, it just explains a lot. It can explain a lot. And I'm a firm believer in astrology because in my world, that's the way that works. Like, seeing is believing, and I know that when Mercury goes retrograde, for example, my shit messes up. Like, my communication is not all the best, but I don't know that I communicate with people regularly very well anyway, because I'm a Cancer. But like, my electronics and stuff mess up sometimes. Now, I also know that I'm kind of ruled by Mercury, so I also seem to kind of get quite a bit of extra energy when Mercury goes retrograde, which is lucky me because everybody else is like, boo, Mercury retrograde sucks. And retrograde just means that the planet appears to be going backwards than forwards. It's not actually going backwards, but it appears that way. And this video is just going to be all over the place. But that's me. Welcome to a glimpse inside my head. Astrology really helps you tie, if you are a practicing witchy, it really helps you tie the universe in together with your practices. You know, most people, if you're a practicing witch or pagan, you know about the moon. You love the moon. The moon is great. The moon is grand. We do things with the full moon. We do things with the waning moon. We do things with the dark moon or the new moon, whatever you want to call it. But there's all these other planets, man. Like, don't limit yourself so much just to the moon. You know, you can use solar energy. You can use Mercury in retrograde energy. You can use Mars energy. You can use Venus energy. And certain days of the week correspond with certain planets as well. So if you really wanted the energy of Mars, you know, I think Mars is Monday. Don't quote me on that though. So this book is good, and it's by Sandra Kynes, right there. And then also I got Llewellyn's Complete Book of Predictive Astrology by Chris Brandt Risky. This one, yeah, this one's good stuff. This one's good stuff. Lots of stuff. And I mean, it's predictive astrology. There's a lot of different types of astrology when you're looking into studying it. You know, there's orary, I think that's what it's called, and then predictive. I'm all kinds of into divination, so I like predictive astrology. So this is a really good book. The Magician's Table is a complete book of correspondences. You can never have too many books, I don't think, on correspondences, because I don't think that you can have too many. So yes, you can incorporate astrology into your magical practices in so many different ways. If you charge certain crystals with solar energy, hello, moon water, Mars water, there's just so many different. You probably are using astrology in your practice and don't even know it. Look into it. and completely, and just understand that if you're brand new at diving into the astrology pool or ocean, it's overwhelming. It can be really, really overwhelming at first. There's a lot of information to wrap your head around. And it's going to seem really, really overwhelming. And if you're anything like me, you're going to want to quit because it's just too much. But if you stick with it, you'll have that like light bulb aha moment where things just kind of start to piece together to where you can actually look at just this circle, just this birth chart, and be like, you'll be like, hey, friend, let me get a birth chart for you. And then you can look at it and be like, oh, I see that. I see how you are a very secretive person and you need your secrets. I see how your moon sign is in Leo. I see here that Venus is in Scorpio. Well, you know, I mean, I'm sure that I'm not expressing it quite as well because, I mean, I'm still learning. There's still a lot that I have to learn. But it's kind of cool to be able to, that's one of the reasons why I like divination, is because I like to know people's secrets, and that's a pretty cool way of figuring it out. So, have fun, learn. Thank you for having me here, and I will see you guys when I see you. Bye.